So two big ideas from this passage. The first is that Jesus' warmth wins a hearing with the hurting. What was he toward this woman? He didn't push her away. He didn't shame her. He draws her in with a good conversation. He was warm toward her. And Jesus' warmth wins a hearing with the hurting. And this woman was likely hurting. 5 husbands. Maybe they were all divorces. Maybe they were all deaths. It doesn't matter. All of that hurts. She's all by herself in the heat of the day. What brought her there, we don't know. But usually you'd go in the morning with other people. So she was lonesome. That hurts. And yet Jesus sits with her, and his warmth wins a hearing with the hurting. And we can do the same thing too. Warmth is the new cool. I read this in a book. I love the line. Warmth is the new cool. Did you know that? Like, churches don't have to be hip. We don't have to play all the, I like that you brought in a new song, Nick. Like, this is the song of the summer. Let's play new songs. That's cool. But we're not a cool church. We're not a cool church. We're a warm church, though. I hope. And warm is the new cool. So maybe we are cool. I don't know. Warmth often lives much deeper than your programs and your structures. It's the lifeblood coursing through the veins in the church body, these authors say in Growing Young. All of their stuff is research-based too. When they talk about a warm church, they talk about the warmth cluster. And they say, when we interviewed young people and asked them, what was your experience like at the churches that were very attractive to you, where you stuck, where you loved it? They said, well, it felt like family. I'd like to think that our church feels like family. It was welcoming. It was accepting. There was a place of belonging. It was authentic. It was hospitable. It was caring. That's the warmth cluster. So when they did all these interviews of young people, they said, what was your church experience like where warm was the new cool? This is what they said. Would people say that about us? Now, I'm talking as a church, but now let's make it personal. What about you? Are you a warm person? I've always wanted to be the kind of house that when you walk by it at night, you walk by and see, oh, this house is dark. Oh, this house is dark. This house is just lit by a TV. Oh, this house has people sitting on the porch laughing together or in the dining room playing a game. And when you look inside the window, you see warmth inside that home, but then you get invited to that home too. I hope your homes are like that. I hope you have places and opportunities where you warmly invite people in, because warmth wins a hearing with the hurting. This is what Jesus practiced with the woman at the well. So these authors say, until you get them, these people who are part of your lives, but they're not part of the church, until you get them and accept them where they start spiritually, you'll never become an influencer. You'll never become an influencer. The top 2 qualities they're looking for in us as spiritual conversation partners is that we listen without judgment and that we do not force the conversation to a conclusion. That's where we need to begin with people in order to build trust and deeper interaction into influence. These are stories of warmth, and they're powerful. It's what Jesus did.